From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. Happy holidays. Well, Christmas Eve is going to be a weather impact alert day, not due to the chances of any severe weather, but because we're expecting a lot of rainfall throughout the day on Tuesday, really starting overnight tonight, going through the overnight hours, and then throughout most of the day on Christmas Eve, especially in the morning hours for Tuesdays when we're expecting to see those heaviest showers across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Again, not expecting much in the way of any severe weather, but we could hear a rumble of thunder here and there. I think we have wet roads throughout the day tomorrow if you plan on traveling, and if you have anything outside, because it's going to be on the warmer side of things, upper 50s, low 60s. It's going to be very rainy outside throughout most of the day, and even going into Christmas morning could still have a few of those lingering showers. Northwest Arkansas for tomorrow looks like this. Nothing but rain throughout most of the day. Daytime highs reaching up into the low 50s. Really, the temperature range is pretty similar throughout the entire day as we just see lots of cloud coverage and heavy showers throughout most, if not all, of Christmas Eve. That's why we've gone ahead and declared that weather impact alert day for tomorrow, just due to the fact that we're going to see heavy showers really through the entire day. Across the River Valley, temperatures only into the upper 40s and low 50s from morning all the way through the evening hours, and nothing but rain all day long. Again, if you plan on traveling tomorrow, you got family, you got friends coming into town on Christmas Eve, whether through the air or on the road, we could have some slowdowns. Again, not expecting much in the way of any severe weather. So when it comes to travel through the air, our hope is that we don't have many delays, just because it's going to be just some rain rather than any thunderstorms. But that definitely could be possible for tomorrow on the roads. If you plan on traveling or you've got family traveling in, expect some slowdowns. Hopefully we avoid anything major, but with the conditions on the roads tomorrow, it could be an issue. Let's look at Futurecast for tomorrow morning, starting off bright and early on Christmas Eve. Already got those heavy showers across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. This is where we're going to pick up a majority of that rainfall throughout the week. Again, I think by the time we get to this upcoming weekend, we're talking at about anywhere between 1 to 4 inches of rainfall with multiple rain chances on the way. So this is bright and early on Christmas Eve morning. Heavy showers across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. That continues through the morning hours, into the mid-morning hours, and through the early afternoon. I think we see these showers lasting until around Christmas Eve, late at night, going into Christmas morning. We could still see a few scattered showers. This is Christmas morning. At 5 a.m., you got family traveling very early in the morning, getting ready for those presents on Christmas Day. I still think we could have a few scattered showers here and there before we start to lose those rain chances as we get to the mid-morning hours into the afternoon on Christmas Day. We're still going to hang on to plenty of cloud coverage. It's definitely not going to be a bright sunny day on Christmas, but at least we start to dry out by the time we get to the mid-morning hours on Christmas Day, outside of maybe a few stray showers here and there. Here's a look at that Christmas preview forecast. Again, throughout the day on Tuesday, weather impact alert day, not due to the chances of any severe weather, but because we're expecting heavy showers really throughout the entire day of Christmas Eve. By the time we get to Christmas morning, we've gone ahead and upped those rain chances just a bit, because I still think we have scattered showers hanging on in the early morning hours of Christmas Day. That could cause some slowdown still, but I think as we progress into around 9, 10, 11 o'clock on Christmas Day, that's when we start to lose those rain chances slowly, but still hanging on to lots of cloud coverage. Unfortunately, even though we have all this rain coming before Christmas and going into Christmas Day, we have more rain and a significant rain chance coming just after Christmas as well, going into the 26th, that Thursday after Christmas Day. Another chance for some heavy showers returns back into the forecast, and even more rain going into this weekend. Again, lots of rain chances coming up for the week of Christmas. I think, again, we end anywhere between 1 to 4 inches of rainfall by the time we're all said and done. Let's kick it over to Thursday now. This is going into the afternoon. We're looking at long-range data here, so the models aren't exact of when and where the rain's going to be. I think mainly what we're looking at is into the afternoon and evening hours of Thursday the 26th, picking up the chances of some heavy showers across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. That's going to push into Friday morning, the 27th now. before another rain chance starts to come in. This third rain chance Friday evening going into the weekend is much lower, but it's still there. And with it being such a busy travel week, it still could cause some slowdowns. When we look at Futurecast again, now at midnight between Friday the 27th and Saturday the 28th, another chance for some scattered showers starts to work its way in before we start to dry out and clear out by the time we get to Saturday evening into Sunday, where hopefully we see some sunshine finally start to break out. When we look at those rainfall totals, we've mentioned it a few times already. Again, I think generally anywhere between 1 to 4 inches of rainfall, with the greatest totals being further east you live, further central you live across the state, seeing maybe a higher rainfall total percentage throughout the entire week. I think most of that rainfall comes Tuesday for Christmas Eve, but with the secondary rain chances coming later on into the week, that's just going to add to our rainfall totals. Let's look at that 10-day forecast. Weather impact alert day for Tuesday, Christmas Eve. Heavy showers throughout the day. No severe weather, but the chances of some nuisance weather when it comes to heavy showers on a busy travel day. That's why we've gone ahead and declared that weather impact alert day. Wednesday morning for Christmas morning, if you're planning on getting to your destination early for those presents, getting together with the family, you still could see a few scattered showers. I think that's our best window to see any rainfall on Christmas Day before we lose those rain chances going into the evening. Unfortunately, it's a short break after we get past Christmas morning, because by the time we get to Thursday, another significant rain chance comes into the forecast, with this time we could see a few isolated thunderstorms with that round on Thursday. Again, not expecting much in the way of any severe weather, but we could see a few strong storms here and there. By the time we get closer towards the end of the week, going into the weekend, still temperatures into the upper 50s and low 60s before another rain chance, while low, comes in overnight Friday going into Saturday morning. Now there's your Christmas week forecast. Now we got to worry about what comes by the time we get closer towards the end of the year into the beginning of 2025. Temperatures still going to be well above average for this time of year, low 60s to end the year, before we get to Christmas Eve, where a cold front starts to come along. I think not Christmas Eve, that would be New Year's Eve at this point, the 31st. You see that Tuesday. That's where we see a temperature drop based off of some long-range data right now. I think a cold front comes in on the 31st before we start to see maybe some cooler air filtering in for the first few days of 2025. It's still several days out from now, but that looks to be when that next cold blast is coming in. Not seeing any signs of any snow chances right now, though, at least anything to talk about significantly. Sure, models here and there will show maybe something's there every once in a while, but I'm not guaranteeing anything just yet when it comes to the end of the year going into the new year. Across the river valley, let's take a look. Weather impact alert day for Tuesday all day long because of the heavy showers. No severe weather, but it's going to be a nuisance outside because of the travel at the airport, because of the travel on the roads. We're going to see some heavy rainfall throughout the day. Christmas morning, I think we have a few scattered showers through the very early morning hours. I think we wrap up those rain chances hopefully by the time we're getting close to 9, 10, 11 a.m. on Christmas morning. Then we enter into a lull where we're still going to see some cloud coverage to end the 25th, but going into the 26th, another rain chance comes in where we could see a few strong storms along with that as well. Temperatures to end the week through the weekend into the low 60s, though. It's going to feel comfortable. It's just going to be a wet week this week. Another low rain chance comes in Friday, going into the weekend after Christmas. You see on Saturday there, a low chance right now, but maybe we see some overnight showers Friday going into Saturday before we start to see more sunshine to end the weekend. Now, of course, again, that's the Christmas forecast. Now, another important forecast going into the new year. I think Tuesday for New Year's Eve, a cold front works its way through. Cooler air is going to work its way in as well. And the first day of 2025, we see some cooler air filtering in with highs only into the upper 40s. For that time of year, still pretty good outside. Just going to be some chilly mornings with mildly uncomfortable afternoons, just because it's going to be much cooler than it was over the past couple of days prior to that. Now, some rain chances also come in as well. They're low right now, and we're still several days out from that. So we'll see how that trend works its way out. Overall, I think the main thing to take away is that Christmas Eve traveling is going to be a bit messy outside because of all the rainfall that we're expecting. And if you got family already leaving by the time we get to the 26th, that's when another round of some heavy showers comes in, and we could see a few isolated thunderstorms with that. Friday night going into Saturday, that's going to be that third rain chance. It's going to round out all the rainfall that we're going to be seeing throughout the rest of this week. By the time we get to the end of the weekend, we see some sunshine, temperatures into the low 60s. Happy holidays to all. We'll be here tracking those rain chances over the next several days on 5+, on 5 News, and we'll be keeping you up to date on what you need to know and getting an active look at radar, and we'll also be tracking Santa Christmas Eve going into Christmas Day. From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. That's your 5+ extended forecast.